And he gets hold of that one, and it is going into right field, and it's going deep all the way to say see ya in the bottom of the eighth. Cook gets himself a home run and gets the Boilermakers back into the lead.
First home run of the season for Lucas Cook, and he goes Oppo Taco to break the 6-6 tie here in the bottom of the eighth. Almost knocks himself over there, but just clearing the wall as we take another look at that one. We've seen Michigan go opposite here this afternoon, and now Lucas Cook does the same, and a gift for the Wolverines bullpen down there in right.
And Voigt lines that one into center field. Rogers is coming forward, and he makes a beautiful catch. Oh my goodness. What a moment that is for the Boilermakers to stop the explosive Mitch Voigt.
Rogers with the diving grab. Isaac Milburn doing it his way. Hammering the baseball yesterday against the Boilers.
Turner. Rogers swings on that one. So Rogers gets hold of that one. An awkward hit, but a hit nonetheless. That's going to send the sail all the way around to third. And a nice single there by Rogers. Did as he made contact. Gill lines that one up center field, and the Boilermakers on the board for the first time today. And this is something this team can do. They get one hit and then they get going, and that was the big surprise yesterday. That just never happened. This game of inches as Spence lines that one to left field, and once again the gap is there. The runs are going to continue to come around. Brandon Anderson will make his way home to bring in the third run for the Boilermakers. And Purdue continues to put runs on now a struggling Vigil. Lead nearly had the chance to make it 7 as Voigt connects with that one straight up the middle, and it is going to not go, just taken in the middle there.
Boy, he kept the bat on his shoulder looking.
Gets after that one, does Cook. It's going to fall just fair, and he's going to go all the way to second base, continuing to have himself an afternoon here. And the runners are going to advance, sliding in there, just making it and making it all the way in. And that's a beautiful running job there by the Boilermakers. Going all the way around the cello, who's as fired up as he has been all game. See a replay of this one. Just the Boilermakers trying to get something going, and they do just that, bringing it back to a one-score deficit with just the one out. And Spence launches that one into left field. It's staying fair, and the runners are going to advance around. Sutter's going all the way to third. Why not make it all the way to home as Spence has an RBI double, and the Boilermakers back into the lead here in West Lafayette.
7th double of the season for Keenan Spence, and another RBI to the tally. His second RBI here this afternoon gives the Purdue Boilermakers a one run here in West Lafayette, and there is a lot of talent on this team. We saw.
And that's a beautiful play to first. This one, it really looked like Michigan were just going to start running away with it. A spear swings high. Rogers checks on that one, and in the end, he was going to say stop, but sliding in and safe there is the runner. The Boilermakers through Eli.
In game 2.
Rogers swings on that one, and that's the ball game. 9-6 the final score. The Boilermakers fight tooth and nail, but they come away victorious.
One more look at that one, going inside with some off-speed stuff to get the strike 3 and end the ball game. A 3-run victory for the Boilermakers after this one went back and forth here all afternoon, JJ.
In the top of the 5th, you thought the Wolverines were suddenly going to do what they did last night, explode and have themselves a large lead closing out this game, while the Boilermakers do a great job in the 6th and 7th inning.